So there's times of life of darkness, and there's also times of light. For like instance, right now, it's raining. And we can't always have a period of just sunshine. We must take the contrast of dark and light, because we cannot have one without the other. And for me today, I've been super sick. And so I've just been processing all these different emotions that have been coming up. And a lot of it just comes from the work that I do, energy that I take on, from sessions with different students and dealing with different emotions. And sometimes those emotions get onto me and I have to release those as well. And so that's kind of a part of the process sometimes. And that's why it makes you grateful for the times that you are well when you're sick. Because if you're sick, all you wish for is being healthy. And so those periods of darkness make us grateful for those periods of light in our life. And so when we transition from that period of darkness, and when we overcome that and move into the light, we can enjoy it that much more, because we know what it is to be in this darkness. We know what it is to be sick, and then we know what it is to be healed and then cured. And so moving from that space allows us to appreciate what we have more and more and more. And so the thing with the rain and the periods of darkness, they don't last forever. None of this stuff ever lasts forever. And so if you're going through a hard time or anything, just know that it doesn't last forever. It ultimately comes to a close. And so it's just riding those waves of life, flowing with them, appreciating the good, appreciating the bad, and moving on, and just living your life, not being attached to any of these periods, because they come and go. And so attaching ourselves to our internal soul, our internal feelings, so that we can continue to move on during these times of darkness, which gives us strength and which gives us the opportunity to grow as well. Because with the rain, it allows us to water plants, gives energy, nutrients to things around us. And so a lot of times we have to go through that period as well, in this darkness. And so a lot of times it's a period for transformation that we can use to transmute these negative emotions and situations into something positive. And so using what we can glean from every single situation in a way that can be used for our greatest advantage. And a lot of times it's very hard to see, what can I glean or learn or take away from this extremely challenging situation. And we might often, more than not, ask why. Why is this happening to me? But there's always a reason. And that a reason can allow us to take in the situation and overcome it more. Realizing that this doesn't happen for no reason. There's always a reason for things that are happening into our lives. And so when we can take that, we can get a better understanding of what's happening, use that information, allow ourselves to continue within the process, doing whatever we need to do to heal that, and continue to move on. And the key is allowing yourself to just be in those emotions, but not living in them. Because it's good to be in this experience of darkness and experience these dark emotions that we deem as negative. But like I said before, nothing's permanent. Everything's always changing. And so we can adapt to these emotions and situations and face them head on. And that's the key to this, is because if it's a really bad day, it means it's not the end. There's always more to it. And so find gratitude wherever you're at. whatever situation you're in, whether you're in darkness or light right now, appreciate where you are at right now, and that will give you strength.